Well, I just want to let you know, since the very beginning of all this,
I'm Team Seth. I just want you to know that.
And it's been
I will not change my mind. I told everybody that. I will not change my mind. I will not apologize to anybody if I'm wrong.
Where'd you hear that at?
But I'm not wrong.
Drift.
So I'm just going to tell you that.
I think it's amazing that there are people that even question Seth. If I have ever seen someone who was innocent, it's got to be him.
I don't think he would get into a vehicle with somebody unless he knew them.
Where'd you hear that at?
It's amazing to me that there's people who think that he has something to do with it. It's just amazing.
Y'all just reminded me of my question.
Bringing me to my next question, was Sebastian's mother the last person to see him?
Where'd you hear that at?
She the last one? Was there someone else that came to the house that night? Or is there some other story?
It's amazing to me that there's people who think that he has something to do with it. It's just amazing.
What are your thoughts about Sebastian's mom? Do you believe she's the last person to see Sebastian before he disappeared?
I'd say yes. I mean, he was at her house. She's the one that put him to bed. She'd be the last person to have seen him.
His room is on the first floor, right? So his window is accessible from the outside?
Where'd you hear that at?
It would be, I believe, but I know law enforcement went around the house and stated that none of the windows or screens had been tampered with.
It's amazing to me that there's people who think that he has something to do with it. It's just amazing.
Y'all just reminded me of my question. Oh my
yay.
goodness. This is a big one. This is a big one, Tony. Please clear this one up. I'm sure you can. Another major thing that's going around. My God, I saw it all in my chat last night.
All right, wait for the reaction.
Seth went missing on the cameras at work from 3 a.m. till 6 a.m. the night Sebastian went missing.
Where'd you hear that at?
It was somebody went into Justin's chat. I think it was it last night, y'all? And I think it was last night. Somebody went to Justin's chat and was saying that Terry Lynn said it, which I talked to Terry Lynn and I've never heard Terry Lynn say that.
No, that's baloney. He didn't disappear from work. He was at work the whole time.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk about it. I asked Terry Lynn about that, and Terry Lynn, she wouldn't say that. And here we have a text between myself and Terrell Lynn's Terrell Lynn. Okay? We're going to show what Terrell Lynn told J is for Justice. And then we'll get back to our video. Okay? This is what Terry Lynn told J is for Justice. And it's not allegedly, in my opinion. This is what she told me. Back in June. I just want to run this by you. I have a 2-hour absence where he's not on camera. If you get the chance, just holler at me. I will always have your back because I know the truth. Plus, I respect the fuck out of you. I will not be defending Seth Rogers any longer. I can't and won't because I don't believe any of them. If I spill, I believe everyone will know why they're not cleared. Love you, Jay, and I do respect the fuck out of you. Holler at me if you want, and I'll tell you. It makes sense now. So I'm not taking the bait. I'm thinking, damn, I'm being baited. She wants me to put out there that Seth hasn't been on the camera between 3 and 5. Oh, yeah, the love bombing is real. The love bombing is real. And Sleuth Investigates, she knows that I've been through the fucking ringer with love bombs and shit and weird shit happening, right? So then we go down here to June 12th. This is Tuesday, June 11th. She texts me at 11:11 p.m. I got your back if this fuck comes for you. I will also give you info on why they haven't cleared Seth. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? So I didn't put this out there, right? So I ignore her. I'm not taking the bait. Wednesday, June 12th. Jaybird. Jaybird? I don't know you like that. What'd you call me Jaybird for? Jaybird, is there a way to enhance your footage? She's talking about the flashlight video, the ruckus video. Can you see if that could be Seth walking with Sebastian?
Bing bang.
She said it. I didn't.
In the video, you see subject 1 with a light source in the lower right-hand corner. Then you see subject 2 briefly appear and move toward the first before that light source is covered or obscured by bushes. Subject 1, a few seconds later, then moves out of frame. Then, subject 2 reappears and follows subject 1 off screen. It's a short time later, and it's very vague, but then you see one of the subjects moving quickly back through the common area, and that is it. I know, there's not much to see here. You certainly cannot identify anyone, but those close to the investigation tell me the mere fact that there is now evidence that someone is in the area around Sebastian's home is significant.
It doesn't stop here. Next page. Wednesday, June 12th. I'm still not taking the bait. I never respond to these. I want you to pay attention. I don't respond. I'm not about this kind of shit. I didn't want to share texts. I don't do that. But this is fucked up. So I respond, I say, no, it's too dark. It's just the 2 lights. She says, damn, we gotta talk. That could maybe be 2 men. From 3 to 5, there's lost hours. The next day, that was at June 12th at 11:24. Yeah, that's why you were focused. I was focused on the track. Yes. So this is Terry Lynn. So then the next day on June 13th at 4:47, Jay, when I say 3 to 5, that's Seth missing. Like, she's really trying to pound it in my head that she's talking about Seth not being on camera from 3 to 5 a.m. at work. Then she says, what I said on my live yesterday, I meant. I will god dang stand beside you and dare a bitch. I also believe if you look at the light video, I see the ponytail, period. She's saying that this is Seth's ponytail. In that ruckus video. Today the bitch, me, is back. I will take my C&D and wipe my ass with it. Love you, and I dare Timu, tiny dick, and fat ass to say a thing about you. Love you, and I mean that. Timu, tiny dick, and fat ass is Seth. FYI. Perlin. This is the integrity of these people that claim to be searching for Sebastian Rogers. Also, I have one of ex of CP's, Stephanie. Let me know if you want to cover it, or maybe together. CP's ex-wife, Stephanie. Then we have Stephanie the dog handler. What? What? Here we go. Jaybird again. Jaybird! We thought it was a bun, it's a ponytail. I know I sound crazy, but when, in my opinion, your alibi is shot because you're missing from 3 to 5 a.m. on camera, where the fuck was he? I have more info. What do you guys think of that? June 13th. This lady was feeding me that Seth was not seen on camera at the jail between 3 and 5 p.m. rather. Why is she throwing all this stuff at you and not sharing it on her own channel or giving it to someone else? Was this part of the takedown, Jay? Was this for TikTok, Tony? And you can bet your ass that these are being sent to the TBI. Because she's straight up telling me that the father of Sebastian is missing from camera. She's got more info, and she thinks that Seth is in the ponytail in the video.
What you are witnessing is real. The participants are not actors.
I want you to see, Terry Lynn, I want you to see this. Okay? Terry Lynn is in my chat with Yolanda. And I haven't said one thing is or isn't the case. So apparently, Terry Lynn, apparently Jay has some text messages and she's claiming they are from you and that you said that. Or she's claiming the text messages are from you that say Seth slept in his truck for 2 or 3 hours. So I don't know.
So show the proof.
So Terry Lynn said he was asleep. So Seth was asleep in his truck at work?
If Seth fell asleep for 3 hours in his truck at work, he would have been fired. I mean, come on.
How did he go out to his truck and go to sleep at work and not get in trouble? How'd you find that out, Terry Lynn?
She said, I done said this 5 times.
Okay, that's very fucking uncomfortable.
La. You don't hold account.
I saw the letter last night and you were professional and you asked more questions than others and I loved it. That's why thank you, Bubby. So no, Terry Lynn said Seth was missing from work from 3 to 5 a.m. Ask his coworker. His coworker said that. It was in my chat. So someone came into Terry Lynn's chat and said that. Wow.
Okay, so wait a minute. This is very confusing to me. I need one word clarification. Did Terry Lynn say this or did somebody in the chat say this? I'm so confused.
So Terry Lynn said that, okay, there was somebody that came into her chat. I guess someone came into Terry Lynn's chat and said that they were Seth's coworker. And Seth went to sleep in his truck for 2 hours.
Okay, so anybody can be a troll and come in there and say that. So show some proof. I mean, that's crazy. Anybody in chat can come in and say anything. I could go into chat and say, Seth was in his truck for 3 hours. I saw him. I'm his coworker. I'm one of those people. Show me the proof. An alleged coworker. Okay, I'm done. I heard it. I heard the truth. I heard the lies, excuse me. But it's not Terry. It was somebody came in her chat, and it's not vetted, so whatever. It was not 3 to 2. 3, it's 2. 2 hours, not 3 hours. It doesn't matter. It's just all hearsay.
Let me ask you this. Did you vet that person? Was that really his coworker? It was 2 hours, she said. But I'm just wondering if that person was vetted. like Ben. Ben said, I'm just going to say I got my hair cut today and it's totally hot now. I think got nothing on me. You know who they are, so you know that it is a so it's legit. Is that what you're saying? What he's saying is that person is a legit coworker. Wow. So if he went missing off, okay, let me ask you guys. If he went missing for 2 hours, would that be enough time to do what he needed to do and be back at work?
I'd say hell no. He'd have to run his ass off. Yeah, I'm not here. I'm not into this. It's just
all right. You know what? We're gonna. I'm going to deep dive this. Yeah, I'm going to deep dive this, right, y'all. You have to go back to the facts. Yeah, I'm deep diving this tomorrow night. I'm going to tell you that now. I'm looking into. We're going to look into a lot. We're going to look at some stuff tomorrow night because
Terry Lynn says from his home. What does that mean?
Wait, what?
Terry Lynn put out the message here.
He went missing where? She said he went missing where? From his home.
Oh, he meant okay. Season
yeah. Yeah, I don't. If Seth did go out to his truck and fall asleep, even if Seth left for 2 hours, I don't know that it takes. Doesn't it take like an hour and a half to get to Hendersonville from Seth's? And who was taking care of him? His mom. His mom was. The fact is that Katie was the last one to see her child. Yeah, we're gonna dig into that tomorrow night. We're gonna talk more about it. I agree with that, Zoe.
I don't know. This has been something I've been interested in, wanted to know the facts on it. So if you can figure it out, I'd love it. I keep hearing people say that in chat, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
All right. It's 3:13. I'm going to bed. I love you.
Yeah, I'm going to end it here, guys. But I appreciate. Yeah. I don't. If Seth did go out to his truck and fall asleep, even if Seth left for 2 hours, I don't know that it takes. Doesn't it take like an hour and a half to get to Hendersonville from Seth's?
Here we have the Davidson County Male Correctional Facility. We're going to do directions to see if it's truly an hour and a half from downtown Nashville Correctional Facility to Sebastian Rogers' home in Hendersonville. Oh, wow. So I just noticed there's this cool little function on Google. You can put the date that you want to check, you know, how long it takes to get somewhere. So I was able to go back to Monday, February 26th and put the time departing the Metro Davidson County Detention Facility at 2:30 a.m. And look, it has me arriving around 3:10 a.m. in Hendersonville, roughly 35 minutes. The longest route is 40 to 50 minutes, but you would arrive in Hendersonville around 3:10 if you left at 2:30 a.m. Interesting.
Subject 1 with a light source in the lower right-hand corner. Then you see Subject 2 briefly appear and move toward the first before that light source is covered or obscured by bushes. Subject 1, a few seconds later, then moves out of frame. Then Subject 2 reappears and follows Subject 1 off screen. It's a short time later and it's very vague, but then you see one of the subjects moving quickly back through the common area, and that is it. I know, there's not much to see here. You certainly cannot identify anyone, but those close to the investigation tell me the mere fact that there is now evidence that someone is in the area around Sebastian's home is significant. This video shows suspicious activity in the immediate area the night Sebastian disappeared. Could one of these subjects have been Sebastian? Did he meet and leave with someone? Sebastian's father says his son would not go with a stranger.
It's up in the air for me because I don't think he would get into a vehicle with somebody unless he knew them.
I don't know whose vehicle that is, but maybe the authorities are thinking, hey, did the father hire somebody, etc., to get the kid out of here because it's a custody problem? That's pure speculation.
Ooh, he straight up said it.
No one is giving up. Sebastian could still be alive somewhere, alone, hurt, lost, or trapped. The search effort will continue, but
We're scaling it back a little bit.
And when I went to wake him up for school, he wasn't here.
Between the hours of, 12 and 6, he has basically vanished. Walked out of the house, the door was locked, and gone.
He didn't take a phone. None of his shoes are missing.
detectives now will re-interview and vet everyone that had contact with Sebastian, looking for any inconsistencies. And they are asking the public to provide any Ring camera videos, not just from Sunday night when they believe he disappeared, but of anything suspicious of much earlier in the day.
Could authorities be asking for footage from earlier Sunday to see if someone was creeping around, checking out cameras while Katie and Sebastian were out? The plot thickens, y'all. The plot thickens. So much for watching. If you enjoyed this live stream or video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on my latest content. Want to take it a step further?
Bring it all in.
And join our community clickers by becoming a Patreon or a YouTube member. You'll get exclusive access to our Discord server, special channel perks, and much more. Until then, I'll see you in the next one.
Click. It's real easy, man.